Here is a niche brand that I've never covered before on my channel. They're called Soma Parfums, and this brand has three really wonderful niche offerings. One of them is on the citrusy, minty side. One of them is on the spicy, aromatic lavender side with a little bit of musk. And one of them is a truly arresting and decadent gourmand fragrance. I'm excited to give you my thoughts on these three fragrances by Soma Parfums, so make sure to stay tuned. Now, before I begin today's video and I tell you all about these three fragrances by Soma Parfums, Halcyon, Cirrus, and Nocturne, I do want to start things off by saying that if you are a fan of fragrance-related content, please do consider supporting the channel by subscribing to it. Hit that bell icon so you could be notified whenever I do upload future videos to the channel. And of course, give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, or if you took something of value from today's episode. I would really appreciate it. Now, if you are interested in picking up these fragrances, you may do so at Kingdom Fragrances. I'm gonna leave the link down below. They have a lot of niche fragrances at really good prices, some of the most well-known brands in the industry, so definitely make sure to check them out. And here we have one of the brands that is being carried by Kingdom Fragrances, and it's called Soma Parfums. If I'm not mistaken, all three of these came out in 2022. I know for a fact 2 out of the 3 definitely came out in 2022. And I suppose we will start from this direction, and the first one is called Cirrus. Wow, so this one is a very natural smelling lavender fragrance. I did a video recently on D by Diesel that has a synthetic lavender with ginger and vanilla. This is natural lavender and vanilla with clary sage and musk, and there's black currant in here as well, and black currant gives off a bit of a musky smell. So the same perfumer made all three of these, Dan Rothschild, and this one is a really well done lavender musky sort of a fragrance. Very classy, very elegant. It definitely has this dressed up appeal to it. If you are a fan of the note of lavender and some of the more natural expressions of lavender on the market, one that I always reference is Caron por un Homme. You're gonna love this one. This is a really well done, natural and organic smelling lavender fragrance. I believe the second one is Nocturne, and at this point I also want to mention that if you want to see me do an independent review of any one of these three fragrances, just leave a comment down below and I would be more than happy to consider it, especially if my description of one of these fragrances sounds like something that would appeal to you. The second one is Nocturne. So this fragrance opens up very bright. This is the brightest of the three. The first one, Cirrus, is a very sort of masculine, classy, sophisticated, executive CEO type of a fragrance. This one is a little bit more playful, a little bit more flirtatious. There's a touch of grapefruit in the opening, adds a citrusy appeal. There's mint as well. There's also cedarwood and a few other woodsy ingredients if I'm remembering correctly, but there is vanilla in the dry down. So I think the vanilla really holds everything together quite nicely. And so this has a really nice blend of citrus, vanilla, with a touch of mint in the opening to really brighten the fragrance up. Now, it's not a whole lot of mint. So if you're buying this thinking it's going to be like an 1861 Renaissance by Xerjoff or an Acqua Decima by Eau de Tali, it's not that. So it's not overly minty. It's not going to smell like a mojito per se, but it is a very bright, very fresh, casual, easygoing fragrance that I think is going to excel in the compliment department. Very nicely done, and it does smell of high quality as well. The last one is called Halcyon, and this fragrance is amazing. This fragrance is love at first sniff. As soon as I took it out of the box, I said, this is signature scent worthy for me. This has toffee, cinnamon, rum, tobacco. You have some sweet ingredients, a bit of amber perhaps in the base. You take the booze, the spice, the gourmand ingredients, just everything comes together to form this decadent, mouth-watering composition. And this is an attention grabber from the onset. If you want a better idea of what this smells like, 4 fragrances I would compare it to are Ambre Narguilé by Hermès, part of the Hermescence line, Manhattan by Roja Parfum, Angel Share by Kilian Paris, and Owajan by Parfum de Marly. This is in the vein of those 4 fragrances. It has like this warm, ambery quality about it, this decadent gourmand richness that is so pervasive, and you smell it through and through. It retains that spicy quality 4, 5, 6 hours into the dry down, and that toffee note, that touch of salt and that gourmand goodness about it is absolutely incredible. And wow, really, it does smell like it could give those other 4 fragrances a run for their money. So if you're a fan of any one of those 4 fragrances, you absolutely must try this one. And with that, I do conclude my overview. I want to thank you again so much for watching, and I really hope you took something of value from this video. Once again, I do read every comment, so if you're interested in me doing a full review on any one of these 3 fragrances, please leave a comment down below. Your wish is my command, especially if there is an interest. Such a high quality lavender, beautiful citrus mint and vanilla fragrance. And then the third one is this decadent gourmand with rum and tobacco and vanilla and cinnamon and toffee. And it's just, I'm excited to see what else this brand has to offer, if they are indeed working on any future releases, because what I can say about these 3 is that they are all fantastic. And when you try them yourself, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. I always encourage you to try fragrances for yourself. Don't blind buy, sample when you can, and always be the judge. Let your nose do the talking, metaphorically speaking. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please do consider supporting the channel by subscribing to it. It would mean so much to me. Hit the bell so you could be notified whenever I do upload these daily videos, and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. It tells the YouTube algorithm that this content is valuable, and it would mean so much to me. Thanks for watching. Love you all. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.